Thank you for viewing this OrgSync tutorial video on the communication functions of polls. In order to access your organization's polls, you will want to log in to your OrgSync account. In order to log in, you can go to orgsync.depal.edu. Once you reach the login page, you will want to use your Campus Connect username and password to log in. Once you've logged in, you will come to this home screen. You will want to go up to the top of your screen and click on Organizations. You will then want to click on your specific organization. For now, we will use the OSI Ambassadors page as an example. On the left-hand side, you will see the Communication tab. Put your mouse over the tab and then you will see the Polls option. Click on Polls. You will then see a list of your organization's current polls. These are currently the polls that are open for you to vote. You will see the name of each poll, along with how many votes that individual poll has. You'll then have the option to edit, delete. You also can see the comments that have been made on that poll. You will also see individually if you have voted or not. So for example, this poll I still need to vote, and this poll I've already voted. If you click on the specific poll, you will see more information. You'll first see the question, and then you'll see all of your options. For example, what type of food should be served at the involvement fair? If I vote pizza, I can submit my vote and then see the data chart below. Once I have voted, I can see the chart as well as any comments that have been made. I have the option to edit, delete, or even share the poll. If I decide to share, I can generate a QR code, share on Facebook, post to Twitter, and even post to a specific website. I can also see polls that have been closed in the past. If I click on that poll, I can see the results, along if there are any comments. I can also see the dates from when the poll was open to when it closed. And just like the open polls, I can edit, delete, or share those as well. I can also view unpublished polls. These are polls that you may want to use again in the future, but don't want visible to your current users or members. Now, if I want to go and create a poll, I simply click on Create a Poll. You'll first want to enter a question. This question can be brief because you can later include poll instructions. Within your instructions, you can include website links and images. You'll then want to add your choices. You need to have a minimum of 2 choices in order to create a poll. However, you have the option to add as many choices as possible. You'll then want to create specific settings for your individual polls. Your options include allowing voters to select more than one answer, hiding results from non-administrators, showing results before the poll ends. You'll also want to decide if you can allow the voting to be continuously open or have a date range. You can then click on the starting and ending time for that poll. You'll then want to decide if you want to publish your poll immediately or keep it unpublished and publish it in the future. You then can decide who the poll is visible to. The most common choices are the entire organization. So for example, if I click on OSI Ambassadors, everyone in the OSI Ambassador portal will be able to view the poll. You can also click on selected groups. You will then make the poll available to specific officers, members, committees, or e-board members. Then you simply hit Create Poll. If you have any questions in regard to the polling function, you may contact an OSI Ambassador in the Office of Student Involvement at studentorgs@depal.edu. Thank you again for viewing this OrgSync tutorial video on communication polls.